Okay, now once you've gone ahead and you've done all the on-page SEO strategies that we've just walked through and that you've just learned, you've done that and you've maximized the potential for the spiders to come to your page and index it properly. Now, you still need to get your website indexed, fully indexed in the search engines, okay? You want Google spiders to come out to your site and find all of your pages. But in order for that to happen, you have to kind of leave spider food or find something for the spiders to come and find all the pages on your site. Remember how we talked about Google finds pages, not sites. So just because they know about your one page with your products or one page with your home page doesn't mean that they know about your entire site. The best way to get them to kind of hand them a map of your site so that the spiders can easily index all the pages of your site is to create and submit a sitemap. By creating and submitting a sitemap, you are cutting the time that it takes for the spiders to find all the pages on your site, or even just to find your site in general, by a drastic amount of days, or weeks even. Sometimes it could take a month before they even find all the pages of your site, or find your site altogether. So by creating this sitemap, you're really going to take a shortcut to getting your site indexed. Essentially, a sitemap is a table of content that tells the spiders exactly what's contained in your site. Every page will be sort of listed in a list format. All right, and they'll just be listed there. Even every page, your terms pages, your privacy pages, your product pages, everything will be listed there and categorized, sort of like a directory. Now, the language that the search engines understand and the language that they require for the sitemap is called XML. XML is a programming language, and if you have a static site, okay, you decided not to go with WordPress, and you're just doing a static site using something like Dreamweaver or FrontPage, you're going to need an XML sitemap creator. In that case, you can go to xml-sitemaps.com, and you can build your sitemap online. You just come down here in 4 steps. You enter in your URL, how often you're going to update it, your frequency there, the last time you modified it, priority, and you click start, and it will build an XML sitemap that can be submitted to Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Okay. If you used WordPress like we suggested, then you'll have a dashboard that looks something like this. You see we haven't activated the plugin here. And on your dashboard, you can go to plugins, add new. Okay. There's a plugin that will allow you to create the sitemaps automatically. What you're going to put in here is Google XML Sitemaps and click Search Plugins. As you can see here, the first plugin, Google XML Sitemaps, this plugin will generate a special XML sitemap to help the search engines like Google, Bing, and Yahoo and ask to better index your blog. So you'll just click on Install. I already have it installed, but you would just click on Install now, and your XML sitemap will be built. Every time you update your site, all you would need to do is scroll down, and just to show you how that works, you can click on XML sitemaps, and then you can just go and click Update, Rebuild Sitemap, and it will rebuild it and update any pages that you've posted since the last time you did it. Right now it says the sitemap wasn't built yet. Click here to build it for the first time. So you would just click there, and it would build it. Now it's saying here that my blog is currently blocking search engines because this is just a test blog, and you would see that up here as well. So that is how you can activate your sitemap without going through the fuss of having to learn XML yourself, no matter if you're using a blog or a static site. The next place you want to go is to google.com/add URL, okay, .html. All right, and when you get here, this is a place where you can add your URL to Google. You're going to just flat out tell Google, here's a new site that you guys should know about. And it says, we add update new sites to our index each time we crawl the web. We invite you to submit your URL here. We do not add all submitted URLs to our index, and we cannot make any predictions or guarantees about when or if they will appear. But it sure as heck won't hurt for you to let them know that your site is existing. For Yahoo, it's located at search.yahoo.com/info/submit.html. Okay, and here you can say submit your site for free. You just click there, and you can submit your site. If you had a mobile site, you can submit that there. Once you do that, they want you to register, and then you go into the Explorer, submit a website or a web page, and you put it in there. All right. For Bing, all you have to do is go to bing.com/webmaster/submit site page.aspx. Okay, or you can just Google the word submit a site to Bing, and you'll see the first listing here. All you do is type in the characters for the captcha here, type in the URL that you want to add, click submit, and your site will be submitted to Bing. Now, each one of these companies is going to have their own submission process and guidelines and tips and tricks. So I would suggest going to each one and simply reviewing their terms first as you go through, just to read a little bit more about it. And it's always changing and evolving. So take a look at that, and then prior to submitting. The next place you want to go to is Google Webmaster Central. Okay, this is going to allow you to submit your sitemap to Google now. All right, the one that you've already created, whether it's a static or a blog, you can actually submit that sitemap all across the internet. And then the first place you want to do that is Google. So you go to google.com/webmasters. Okay, and you want to either sign up or sign in, depending. You probably already have a Google account. If not, you can create one for free. And then you want to sign in to Webmaster Tools. All you want to do once you're logged in is just click on Add a Site, and then enter the URL in, and you'll be able to go and click on Submit a Sitemap to let Google know about the sitemap and know where it is. So there you go. Those on-page optimization techniques and creating the sitemap and submitting your site, these are all things that are pretty much guaranteed to give you sort of a competitive edge over other sites that you may be trying to rank against. So if you go ahead and you build your site accordingly, you make sure to include your keywords in those prime locations that we showed you, and you create your sitemap and you structure the site according to the on-page optimization strategies you just learned, then you're getting off to the good foot as far as when it comes to some of the other optimization stuff that we're going to show you later. Okay, this is the foundation, the backbone of all of the stuff that you're going to do from here forward. By not doing this, it's kind of like you have a cheap garage that's just stones are dropping, pieces of the wall are falling down, and it's like putting a Ferrari inside of it. You didn't build a stable place for that traffic to flow. All right, if you don't do that, then once you start doing off-page optimization, none of that stuff matters because it'll just be, your efforts are all ruined anyway. So to recap so far, you have gone ahead and built your target list of keywords, and you've gotten your keywords. You've identified where you're going to put these keywords, where these targeted spots, where you're going to sprinkle them in. And it should be throughout your domain name, your title tags, your image alt tags, throughout the actual body of your content, your headlines, your subheadlines, your keyword meta tags, and your description meta tags. Okay. After that, you should go ahead and create your sitemap for your site, whether you've used XML Sitemap Creator or the WordPress plugin, Google XML Sitemap. And then you want to go ahead and submit your site to the major search engines, the big three, Google, Yahoo, and Bing. Okay, submit it to those, and also submit your sitemaps. How we went to Webmaster Tools and do that. By doing that, your site will pick up traction, and your site will get indexed very, very quickly.